Okay, we've got some Magic the Gathering. I actually did a quick draft last night that turned out pretty well. I went 4-3 with a Mardu type build. I mean, that seems pretty good. That also seems pretty good. The one thing about this, the Smile at Death, is that it's a 5-drop, and it doesn't do anything when you immediately put it out. I'm leaning toward the rare, actually. The fact that it can just turn off planeswalkers seems decent. We might do Mardu again. We'll see. Well, that seems quite good. With mobilized builds? Hmm. I'll take the removal. I mean, maybe the Fleeting Effigy? I don't know. Mobilize, it's not super hard to get that blade drawing cards. Not bad if maybe I want fixing. Archon. I mean, maybe? That's more of a Jeskai card. Skirmish Rhino is also good. I'm gonna take the rare, though. I'm gonna take the rare. Grab that, I think. Kieran. I mean, I like flying. Flying's great. Flying is my friend. Yes. More dragons. More dragons. Mobilizing. More mobilizing. And dragons. And sharpshooters. We take sharpshooters. Yes. It's not for me at all. I suppose. I already offering a second nomad outpost. I'm only gonna have the one, I think. Oh, I could also get another dragon though. No, it's okay. I'll get the war effort, I think. And then it is mocking my decision. Well, I could get a Windscarred Crag, actually. Get the fixing. Another dragon. Oh, wait. Hmm. Eh. I don't want to have to use blue, so. Take the removal. Not getting as many mobilized cards as I thought I would get. Wondering if I should maybe be leaning toward those even over uncommons. But I do want to have some removal still, so. I love being able to return the Abzan devotee. It's a good time. How's my... Let's get some more little dudes, I think. I could also go for a combat trick, maybe. Try the combat trick. Mobilize. Okay. So we're doing Mardu things again. Got some quite nice mana base. There's even a chance I could cast the counter with, because I have Friendo who makes a token, treasure token. Drop that. That. Drop that. That as well. I feel like this is more of an Abdan card, so I'm going to drop that. Drop the Fleeting Effigy. Don't like having to recast it over and over. Oh wow, I still have to cut 8 cards. Let me think. I ended up with only 5 dragons. But Sarkon is at worst a bear. One thing to maybe check is how much do I have activated abilities? So these two. Stormbeacon Blade. So that's 3. I think I could still return from graveyard to hand. Maybe, because it's not on the battlefield. 4. 5. Alright, so only 5 cards have activated abilities. Maybe I drop some of them? I drop 8 cards, man. That's a lot. Maybe I start from the top? Hey, Super Base. The draft goes almost a little too well. I'm trying to decide what to cut. I was very ready for the biggest thing we've learned by numbers for this set? Sure. Last night, off stream, I actually did a draft, and I was trying to do Temur, but then I pivoted into Mardu in pack 2, and I went 4 and 3. This time, I did Mardu from the start, and it kept pushing me into Mardu, so... You should only be in 3 colors if your draft and bombs are Giga. What does that mean? Do you really need a 3rd color? Well, I mean, I could just do white-red, maybe? I do lose some of my removal then. I also have a good amount of fixing, though. The main card that I'm, like, want to keep is this one. Because I feel like this is pretty good. And I like the idea of sacrificing my mobilized tokens and drawing cards. Seize opportunity. So until end of next turn, yeah. Drawing cards, it can be quite good. I was just trying to go more creature focused because of, Mardu. But maybe I drop Death Gorger off the top. I do kind of feel like this is my top end. Like 5/4 flying, for 6, and I can also damage stuff earlier, and I have 2 of them. Like, I feel like that's probably the top end. This, a lot of time, gets cast for cheaper. Maybe I cut War Effort, because it's 4... Oh, I figured Salt Road would be good. Would you think it's 60% win rate good? No. I wouldn't think it was that good. I could cut the Storm Brood, I suppose. Yeah. I was trying to draft more dragons because I have Sarkon, but I kind of feel like Sarkon is maybe just a bear that maybe I get a treasure token and maybe he gets bigger. Maybe. I do think the 3 dragons I have now I want to keep. Which is Clarion Conqueror, and then my 2 top end guys. Sarkon gets 2 counters on him, the game's just done. Even 1, he's a beating. Maybe I'll drop the Earth Carver. I feel like I didn't get as much mobilize as I wanted, but I can still sacrifice like the Absent Devotee or something else. I've got a couple of dudes with Endure. I have 2 Bearers of Glory. Is this also true? That's just spot to be in? What? Or are you saying I could cut Duty Beyond Death because I have the Bearers? Oh, just a good spot. Yeah. Brain tired. No worries. I feel like I did not get as much mobilize as I really wanted. I have this guy mobilize 1, I have these 2 mobilize 1, and then I have the Venerated Stormslinger mobilize 1. Fortress Kinguard. Oh yeah, the fact that I can get a spirit off of it is like sweet. War Effort is kind of mobilized. Yeah, I guess, because it is basically any creature becomes a mobilized creature. Essentially. Yeah. I feel like I have to keep, even though I don't have a ton of mobilize, I feel like I have to keep in the Hardened Tactician, because being able to sacrifice those mobilize tokens and just draw cards seems busted. Tactician is actual butts. Is butts a good thing or bad? Oh, it's bad, huh? Because most of the time you're not drawing, or because it doesn't have mobilize on itself, or what? The win rate is bad. It gets worse if the ability was used in the game. What? How? How? Drawing cards! Drawing cards! How is drawing cards bad? The decks it is in just don't want to be spending mana on that. All right, well look, I'm trying to reduce the number of black cards, so sure. Five color dragons is a very real deck. I know. The very first time I drafted, I was in five color dragons. Remember? It hasn't happened since, but oh, as in by the numbers. Got it. I do think I have a decent amount of removal in this deck, which I like. If you were to rate Big Jump Dragons, it's probably the fourth best color pair across the format. I mean, I could drop... I don't know. Red, white, red, green, and Mardu being ahead of it. So Mardu is good. So what five? See, this is the weird problem to have, where the draft pushed me into Mardu so hard that I'm just like, I don't know what cards to cut. Boros is better, yeah. I mean, I could just cut most of my black cards. I could do that. But I think Death Touch Mobilize 1 is strong enough that I probably shouldn't. Maybe lose that. Could lose the Devotee. I do get 3 games after all, yeah. Jeskai Devotee is a house. Yeah, I guess I cut him because I didn't need the fixing, but he's a bear. Yeah. Let's try to do Boros things. We'll try to do Boros things with the little splash for the Venerated Stormslinger because I feel like that is quite good. White Exhale is the weakest exhale, but it's still great. All right. Let's try this, I think. Boros with splash of black. I guess I can keep this. There are 4 mana bombs in this set that are unplayable because Red Exhale is that good. I don't think I've seen Red Exhale. Ult and exhale. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Ooh, that's quite good for only 2 mana. Well, gee, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, Osseous exhale them. Can. You would have war efforted? I wanted to get a wider board for the top line of war effort. But I guess you're right. I could have gone on curve and... Two. Yes. That was why I was like, I feel like that my hand is pretty good. I didn't discard anything. Oh. My burn 2 is gone. Yeah. Just attain him, GG next game. Or burn him, as I ended up doing with my top deck. Yeah, last night I got up to, 1 tick away from gutting out of silver, and then lost 2 games, because of course I did, because that's how it works. They gotta always put up some resistance. Just kill him, lol, is a fully viable strategy. I have to say, I do feel like it's been a while since I have seen a bug in Arena. And they used to be all the time, so props to the team. I feel like it's very... I might have to mulligan this. Crap. I guess I have the burn, and then if I get 1 more card, I can exile... Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. We believe. I will believe in this hand. My opponent looks like they mulliganed. So now I have a card advantage. Planes don't exist unless we run them. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe there is love in heaven. If you see a white mana, though, we bleeped up. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's not great. Heck. What should I discard? Probably the Pack Beast. Yeah. And you mathematically play the odds you do think is the right play, but sometimes Magic decides you don't get to play the game. Yeah. I mean, at least my opponent hasn't done much. Hey! I don't think that's worth getting rid of. I think it's Leopard. And we hit them and try to get more lands. My opponent has quite the land advantage right now. 20 back to another one of those, you know what, this is good, creatures. I think we're gonna get fought. Yep. Worse than a fight. Interesting. Worse than a fight, it's a bite. But your line is destroyed by the fact that I only have one white source. Good thought, though. If I can get one more land, I can, detain that beesh. Yeah, we are not... I think this is going to be a loss. They just have way too many lands. Yeah, my original plan was actually Boltcaster, but then I realized it was Target. And again, a land short. Dude, where are my lands? And now the Stormplane Detainment I can't even get because it's gonna do the... God dang it! You think we just GG next? I mean, I don't think it's over quite yet, but I mean, yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna pass, see if I can surprise him with the Sun Pearl Kirin to take out the Undergrowth Leopard, which then will allow me to, lay the Stormplane Detainment without having to worry about it. The Unsparing Boltcaster, probably. Yeah. Unsparing Boltcaster has to be for the... Yeah, it's over. It's over. Um... Alright, well... Sometimes you just don't draw land in the first 4 turns and you get boned. It just happens sometimes. Game punished our hubris. I mean, I felt like it wasn't super hubristic. We did have something we could play, and we did have something that could draw us more cards. It's just... Oh, there's a level of sarcasm there? Sorry. They're like, here, I heard you wanted lands. Here's some lands for you. Forgive us for assuming the game wasn't going to be total peep. What do you think is the worst 1 to 4 color combo this set? I don't know, black? Blue, green, black. That checks out. Legitimately playing those 3 colors plus splashing a 4th brings the win rate up. Yeah, I think I did blue, green, black once, and I was like, I can't even figure out what the point of this deck is. It was bad. I don't know if that's the one I went 0 and 3 on. There was one I went 0 and 3 on. It might not have been that one, actually. I don't remember. Whatever. Playing blue, green, black is fine if you basically never renew. That happen? So I have two options. I can do this or I can do that. Hey, I'm gonna get another token instead. Am I basically where I was? Yes, but, you know, it's okay. Other mode? Not poofing the token? Yeah. I'm kind of feeling Osseous Exhale, Duty Beyond Death, sacking the token. But I don't want to lose my Kieran. Now I feel like the Bearer of Glory pump is much scarier. Because my guys are bigger to begin with. Yeah, exactly. It makes your board kind of faint because Glory is up. Boulderfish Dragon by numbers is bad. Like this guy, normally he would have been a problem, but now my stuff on the ground kills his stuff. Like it's quite good now. Because of first strike and then big enough toughness. Is it worth it? See how the rest of the game plays. Yeah. Well, even with the pump, I think it's not enough. So the question is, do I want to pump, or do I cast Venerated Stormsinger instead? What does my current do? It's a sorcery. 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and I gain 2 life. And I can't target it this time. And I can't target it with Unsparing Boltcaster either. So I do feel like the play is the Stormsinger. Yeah, he just gained a whole bunch of life back. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a lot of stuff to work with at this point, yeah. But he does have a lot of lands, so he could top deck into something good. Okay, they killed my flyer. Well, I do think, since they are out of creatures, I am going to do this. Sometimes it's just hit them. I am going to hold back just in case they put something out. Okay. I now see that it would have been correct to play the Bolt Splitter last turn because I would have been able to kill him a turn earlier. But that was only because they didn't get a blocker. But still, I perhaps should have played to that possibility. Was that correct? I don't know. I still won, so... Let's see here. Alright, I'm at 2-1. I am gonna run an ad break. We'll keep going with this draft. And I will be back in like 3 minutes. Boltcaster does close his lines of an out. Yeah, that was kind of my thought, was just to hold it back for that reason, for the removal reason. This set doesn't have great clear. Oh, it doesn't have great ways to wipe the board. Ah, okay. Not like Aether Drift did. You can generally assume killing both things isn't a good option. Anyways, yeah. Alright, see you soon. Alright, I refilled my water and got a snack. By the way, Super Base, I played Loop Hero again last night. And I took on a boss. It was okay. I feel like maybe I've forgotten some of the mechanics though, but I I got this build where my attack speed was like 50% or something insane, and I was doing a lot of damage. So I was kind of like, yes, I think. I think his name was Lich. Yeah, the skeleton guy. I almost killed him. I almost killed him. I was at almost full health. I had this crazy build where I was like just killing everything in 2 hits. And I had like 2 health potions. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. And so I tried it and I still died. So he is very tough, you were right. But I'm still glad I tried it, because I did actually get quite close. He had maybe like a fifth of his health bar left. How was his damage? Oh, it was pretty bad. Yeah, he had what's it called? He was maybe taking a third of my health bar every hit. Yeah, Lich is indeed pretty strong. Yeah, I was glad that you let me know that, but I do think that I was still correct to take him on, because I did almost beat him. Well, now I know, like, how difficult it is next time. You have to see it sometimes, yeah. We'll try this. The only taking 30% of my loot home did suck, though, because then I couldn't build anything new. But yeah, I just did the one run, and I was like, do I want to keep doing this? Like, the Lich just seems so insurmountable. I don't see... Like, it's hard for me to imagine a build that would be better than the build that I had. And maybe that's just inexperience? I don't know what that means. How many of Lich's supporting structures did you clear? I don't know what that means. There I go with the war effort. No, you mean why he seems so insurmountable. One thing that was interesting was I got the village cards, and so I was playing the village cards. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just take out his blocker and kill him. When he spawns in, he spawns a bunch of his realm around your campfire, a bunch of labs, etc. Those buff him. So you need to find a way to cut those out of play to bring him down to your level. Well, he spawned, and then the only way for me to, oh, like maybe I need to save Oblivion cards? Yeah, I fought Lich at full power and I almost beat him. That's how insane my build was. I was literally killing, like, slimes and skeletons in 2 hits. Oh, and because of my abilities, one of my hits was like a first strike. So a lot of them weren't hitting me at all. The regular enemies. Hi, Wyatt. How's it going? No planes. I'm gonna believe. The more loops you do, the world scales. So the later you take him on, the more base stats he has. Oh, okay. I think this was only my 4th loop. Maybe 5th? It was the first time I had died. I got an achievement for dying. Challenging Lich on loop 4 to 5 is pretty crazy early. You're usually trying loop 7 or 9. Wyatt says, I come into someone scooping. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning to do it, but I was like, the basic guys couldn't touch me, so I was like, well, maybe this'll work out. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret not mulliganing. Oh, no! I'm rewarded for my hubris. Alright, time for the nananambo! It's funny, because I can't equip the thing. But neither can he do that. Hugs! Yep. Well, I guess I can't do anything else, so I'll just swing. Ooh. I am flooding a little bit, actually. She got iridescent tiger. What you need, Wooberg. Well, I'm just gonna use this to kill his tiger. Tiger is another one of those cards that loops meme, but actually kind of legit. Oh, it looks meme. Got it. Cool, I can do... No, I can't. No-no-no-no-no-numbo! Oh, yeah, that's fine. But does he know that? I don't know. He knows he can't use his globe. Next turn, I could do something really funny where I do Duty Beyond Death and I sacrifice the Clarion Conqueror, and then I can use Bear of Glory. No, I'm gonna try and take out the prowess dude. And then we're just gonna swing these guys again. Yeah. And now block. And now I laugh. That was pretty funny. I didn't even have to use Duty Beyond Death. I could have potentially done it since the dude was gonna die anyway, but whatever. You spelled your first magic deck in a very, very long time? Wyatt, you copied a list and then hit the craft button. Shut up, internal monologue. Nobody asked. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. And I guess I'm gonna equip. Still a new deck to play. Totally counts. Yeah. I've been thinking about making my boyfriend a commander deck. A mono black deck with Exquisite Blood, Sanguine Bond, Infinite combo. Because when I was telling him about my Infinite combo in Standard, he was like, that sounds really cool. But I'm not sure who the commander will be. Do I follow Covert Go Blue? No, I don't. MTG streamer, cool guy, there's a lot of crossover stuff. You have a semi-related story, okay. He's been doing stuff with Hearthstone streamers, Yu-Gi-Oh streamers, etc. I have 8 mana. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to decide whether to swing just him or both, and I decided just him. Do I sacrifice Friendo? I won't be able to kill both of them, but my dude will survive. Uh, it gets stuff. Hopefully he doesn't have a counter. Cool, no counter. I'll pump just because I can. We'll take out the flyer that has more damage on it. Yep. Yep. That's correct. That is the correct thing. That happens. I do have a 12 life lead on him. It's true. Also, I got the other one, yeah. Yeah. And now I'll just put out a big Mondo flyer. Yay. Counterspell? They are in blue. Oh, I can pay 2. Oh, well, at least I got rid of 2. I got rid of 2 counters with that. That's not bad. You call it Nomad Outpost? Is that not what it is? Nomad? Nomad. Oh, but you are mad. I understand now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to swing. I didn't understand. I thought I was pronouncing it one. I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. That was the joke. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. Dude, can you stop getting Molten Exhale, please? Alright. I know it's a common. I know. And he has 2 Dragonstorms. I know that too. They're enchantments, so I can't blow them up. Here comes another dragon. And it has haste, too. Oh boy. Like, holy hell, enjoy your 7, my guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. We are firmly at I ain't even mad. Not to mention there's a big scary dragon with hexproof. This is now hashtag territory. Yeah. The best part? What was the best part? We're not giving feedback on that. The wipe in this set doesn't hit dragons. Yeah. Dragons reign supreme. So, oh, that was only my second loss. All right, so we're 3-2. We can keep going. Magic, a fun interactive card game for all ages. I wouldn't say all ages, but yeah, I know what you mean. That was pretty interactive, indeed. If it wasn't, we would have killed him. The guy just had it, yeah. Yep. Come on, top deck a dragon. You know you want to. Dragon right on top. Okay, it was a land. That's fine. They're looking at that Sarkon. They're like, let me read this. He's just a bear. He's nothing to worry about. Well, that seems a little sus. That seems a little sus. I am not gonna fall for it. It's 2 damage. I don't care. Okay. I got sussed. Oh, he is the cool dude. I want that dude. Don't get to have that dude. Hey, they have the thing! Cool dude also has a relatively low win rate. Oh, fun. Well... I think I'm gonna do this, actually. I'm gonna do this. Detain their war effort. And then I'm gonna do this. Like so. You would Salt Road, but you respect it. Thank you. I wanted to get the life gain train started. I'm gonna hold back. Let's see if I can get another spell to cast to pump the boy, you know? Quite a bit of mobilize. They're doing math right now. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I gotta block. Otherwise, I am donezo. Dude, if I could... If I could begin to get some kind of spells yet. I'm pretty sure I'm dead no matter what I do. No, wait! They die! I am really glad that I did not just concede. I forgot about the mobilized creature, and I think they did as well. Whew! That was a close one. I would have felt really bad about that one. Alright. 4 and 2. Let's see if we can... The deck... Oh! He's talking about his thing. Wyatt says, deck I snagged is an upgraded Chandra Core set 20 starter with a 6 cost planeswalker that you can barely ever cast unless you have the kitty that goes with it. Oh, okay, yeah. Deck also runs Cavalcade of Calamity, which for some reason is not a hard once for turn. Yeah. Cavalcade was pretty nutty when it was in Standard. This opening hand's actually pretty decent. I can do Sharpshooter turn 2, Bearer of Glory, or Rescue Leopard on turn 3. Like, it's looking pretty decent. Pretty decent. Cannot complain. Reach? Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's a triggered ability. Someone in the Magic community wrote a song about a player who almost scooped because he didn't see the line of play that would have got him the game, even though it was right in front of him. Yeah. Increase my board presence. Actually go through the whole line too. It was a bit complex. Ah. Yeah, mine wasn't complex at all. Mine was just swing, dummy. I'm taking you with me. Draw a token. I don't really want you to have that life linker, so we're getting rid of that, and we're just gonna swing. I stand by it. Couldn't target this because of what's a face. So, I am gonna swing, and we'll put down our shock brigade. Hey, Super Base, they're doing the renew things. Look at them go. But now their thing is dead. The deck is listed as a Chandra deck, but it's more of a cavalcade deck, and she's just visiting. That's funny. Oh, look at that. They go to 1. And I have a menace creature, so things are looking pretty decent right now. It appears Super Base is right, and that mechanic is really bad. Yay! We're all the way in gold tier 3. Excellent. We are still alive. That rock on the board is not amused. We're at 5 and 2, still alive. Gonna see what we can do here. Yeah, that's keepable, for sure. This is your friendly reminder that Mother's Day is tomorrow. I was just thinking about, like, when is Mother's Day? Is it this weekend or next weekend? It's this weekend. It's tomorrow. Let's do Clarion Conqueror. Yeah. Will we get the Final Fantasy cards in client? My understanding is yes. It is the Marvel cards that will not be in client. Ooh. I could detain their detainment. I think that would be pretty funny. Oh, they're gonna detain my detainment. Well, I can behold a dragon. I think I'm gonna try and hold the treasure because I do have some instants, these two, and I'd prefer to get War Effort out sooner rather than later. Oh, I don't like this guy. He's tough. Alright. Get our 4-drop out. Um... Start triggering. You've forgotten Mother's Day in the past. This year you made sure to look up what date it was going to be and get a present well beforehand. Oh, that's good. Seriously, though, I might have to Twin Maw the Pack Beasts. Because they are annoying. And apparently I'm never going to draw land, so... At once, I'm probably safe to block this guy. Probably. It's a land! Use the exhale for life? Yeah, perhaps. Legitimately, I think it's Flash in Kieran as blocker and Osseous Exhale. One of those. No. Leopard Exhale. Yeah, he's got it on pump. Sometimes you get mana screwed. It happens. It was a respectable draft for sure. That's and I actually think putting out the additional creature was not going to help me either. But yeah, 5 and 3, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Better than I did last night, which was 4 and 3. And I had better bombs, but I think Boros is just that strong. You know, you talked more. Your mom recently at Subject Magic Universes came out, and she said something effective. I didn't see why they're adding SpongeBob to Magic Gathering because it doesn't make sense. And her response, because they know someone will buy it. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, because I forgot about the gaining the life issue. Um, It's the closest set we've seen draft wide by far. Keep in mind, we flipped it. He has a duty beyond death. The games were over on the spot. Yeah. Yeah. Guys want to see my infinite combo more? I say as I enter standard rank queue and don't give you a choice. I've been trying to think about, not super strongly, but I've been trying to think about if there is a viable build for... I don't have any dragons. If there is a viable build for... Oh my god, why can't I think? Dragons, specifically in standard. Caustic memes this guy extra hard. Oh yeah. Dragon I drafted with the gain 5 life? Yes. Yeah, I got 2 copies of him. Fully possible between that and the exhales to just not die to red. Would have been excellent if we have Dragon's Ward back. Was that the 3-drop Um... No, Nemesis is when it's dealt damage. Oh, yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna make him work for it. Heck. I have to block. It's my only choice. No, he still kills me, I think. Oh, not this turn. I live on 1. You're right. Nemesis is a really stupid card. Yeah, if I had 1 more mana, I was gonna be able to kill it, but alas, I did not. Unfortunately, functionally, my deck no longer works. What do you mean? Now that I'm in silver? Oh, because I can't gain life. Yes, that is correct. Yes. When Nemesis hits. I thought you meant in general, but yeah. Let me peep into your hand. You're not that brutal. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. It's no fun allowed. Got it. I like how we both have the same name for the deck. Yeah, we'll discard Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Right? I feel like Magic is telling us to turn the game off. They're like, no, you're just not gonna get lands anymore. It's fine. It says, sorry, here's a land. Could end on a game of Hearthstone? No. Do you know what I haven't really been playing anymore? I have not really been playing Marvel Snap anymore. First, I fell off of Fairy Tale Fables, and now I don't really play Marvel Snap anymore either. I think because I have so many like social activities now. I have too much to do, not enough time to do them. Yeah, exactly. Well, I could take out their deep cavern bat. I've now lost 3 of the 4, but I'm gonna pick the thing I can cast. And they kill it, but it comes back as an enchantment. What made people suffer? You can just play Bloodghast combos, I suppose. Oh wow, they didn't kill it. I'm surprised. Oh, Sheldred. Unfortunately, the Longobai cannot target Sheldred. Sad. You want to use it? You want to kill my guy? No, you don't? Alright, you want to chill? Okay. I mean, I'm losing 6 life per draw, so why not? All they have to do is wait. Yeah, in fact, I am dead, so I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this deck actually works in ranked anymore. It was cleaning up in bronze, but it's a little too slow. Do we end on Loop Hero? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna do some more bats. Because I actually have to stop soon. My boyfriend is coming over. Authority right out the gate. They're gonna try and suppress me a little bit. Whoa. This is fine. This is fine. Just gonna get that little additional life gain. Hopefully Hopefully they don't have removal for my channeler now that it is 4 toughness. But of course they have removal for my channeler, because why wouldn't they? Yeah, I think Magic is telling us to stop playing the game. Pretty sure that Magic has to deal with red now. Yeah. That was like, yeah, that was pretty brutal. Let me see if there's somebody we can raid, because it's time for me to just make lunch and all that good stuff. The last Pro Tour had 33% red representation. 33% of the decks were mono red, including 4 decks in the top 8. Oh, but that one was uh red and white. That was Boros. Red white, yeah. Maybe we need more little sweepers? I don't know, to deal with red. Shockingly less dominant than the winning deck that was just mono red mice and stuff. Oh. I guess if there isn't anybody that you would like to raid, I will just raid Fat Rabbit. He's just doing some just chatting right now. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and please be sure to stay safe and have a good one.